What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Grim here with Outside MTG. Sorry, I've been kind of slacking this week. Wasn't feeling very good on Monday, and then it rained all day here yesterday, and well, my laptop doesn't like rain. But this week, I pulled 3 different lists that aren't your typical archetypes that you see in this terrible standard environment we have right now, that performed well at the PT, and we're just kind of off the beaten path. And I thought we'd kick it off with the aggro deck, because it's a lot of fun. For some reason, Arena's been hiding commanders and companions. Our companion's Jegantha. So, just so you know. It's no real synergy with our deck, it's just that Jegantha's awesome, and we have no downside. But we are a Winota deck. As far as humans go we have to hit, there's not a ton of like just huge impact ones. Like we have Basri's Lieutenant, Judith, Tajic. General's Enforcer's cool as it does make all 3 of these indestructible. We have Selfless Savior also to save our Winota in case we play it, the opponent wants to Heartless Act it right away or something. It's like, what if you didn't? Knight of the Ebon Legion, and here's a 1-of because it's lit. Got some Kitesail Freebooters, I guess another human we could hit, but it's not ideal. Does let us steal things, which is awesome. Some Raise the Alarms and Lazotep Reavers, again because Winota. But because we are trying to go so wide so fast, Venerated Loxodon is a superstar here. It feels great when you go turn 1, 1-drop, you know, turn 2, let's raise the alarm, turn 3, whatever, Venerated Loxodon, then turn 4 Winota, it's pretty much just lights out. Notably with Woe Strider, the goat token he makes, not a human, so also triggers Winota. Over here in the sideboard, we have a giant killer, couple Devout Decrees, couple Blightbeetles, and Eliminate, an additional Freebooter, a Grasp, a Despark, Enforcer, couple War Bosses. Got a Kudro and a Kenrith. It's just kind of stuff. But hey, stuff is awesome. But with that being said, let's go out here. Let's aggro some folks out. Alright, Mr. Belmont. That's not awesome. That's kind of awesome. It's not amazing, but in-step Raise the Alarm, untap Judith. Sounds okay. I'll keep it. I'm gonna ditch the Woe Strider. After you, opponent. Hopefully we're not shocking this Blood Crypt, but we very possibly could be. Yep. Man, would have loved to have had that Triome in the opener. Rugged Highlands. Poor opponent. Pill Collector? Sure. This is my Raise the Alarm. Ooh, that's my Winota though. Okay. If that's the case, no attacks. We only get 2 Winota triggers, but I'm alright with that. Bring it, opponent. Swing with both of them. I will decline the blocks and we will race. Gruul aggro versus Mardu aggro. Let's do it. Really, you don't want to attack. If that's the case, let's do this. And play this tapped. This is Elephant the Elephant. Just gonna make this Winota probably just GG next turn. Elephant is a hell of a Magic the Gathering card. Got that QB, dog? Not even gonna block it if they do. They can take the Loxodon down on the crackback. I'd rather get the extra card. I guess they could go for Cleave here, but if they use all their mana to Cleave this turn, they are definitely done for on the crackback. Because we're currently getting 5 looks with Winota. Ram through, sure. We got another one? Deal. You want to deal 5 to me? Come on, opponent, deal 5. Do it. Do it. Alright. It's time to get punished. This is my Winota. Triggers. That's a Basri's Lieutenant. This one? That's another one. Beautiful. And that's a Judith. And that's another Basri Lieutenant. Good game, opponent. Another cool synergy too with Basri's Lieutenant. As you can see, everything has a counter basically. Even if we get board wiped, we get a ton of night tokens. Crovac. Deal? Lazotep Reaver into instant speed, raise the alarm, swing with 4 dudes, and get our Winota on. And there's land number 4. Probably shock the Blood Crypt here, though. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna shock the Blood Crypt and put the 1-2 into play. And then we'll play this one tapped, raise the alarm, get our Winota on. Sure. Down with some scoos. You gonna bring it? Bring it. No box. Say go. I'm thinking about maybe hitting a pre-combat raise the alarm just to try and scare him from attacking, but I think I want him to swing. We would love to just get a clean shot at him here. No scoos. That's surprising. Raise the alarm. And get some triggers. Alright, Winota. That's a Judith. Like Judith, we like Tajic. Wow, we got options. Take Basri's Lieutenant here. Let's give you the counter. I'm gonna swing and a miss. How would you like to block, opponent? That got really bad for them really fast. As I suppose that's kind of the point of Winota. Oh look, and something with a counter died. Notably, not a human knight. Just a knight, so it still triggers Winota. Would you like to concede, opponent? Judith also gives you that nice insulation against board wipes alongside Basri's Lieutenant. Like, if it's not Extinction Event, it just doesn't matter. Yeah. Sounds good. Good game. Triggers. Mentor that night. Kitesail Freebooter. What you got? Great hinge. What else you got? Yeah, counters are nice. And second Judith. Face and face. Good game, opponent. Man, this archetype is gross. I mean, I guess who would have thought cheating things into play would be good though, right? Yeah, the mana's a little awkward, but that hand's pretty lit. I'm gonna keep it. Lead on Temple. That's an untapped land. Man. You know what, I think I'm just gonna swamp and raise the alarm and we'll hope for the best. Right? I could play this General's Enforcer to try and scare the Scorch Spitter away. Nah, I should have went with raise the alarm. That was a mistake. Well, that was a mistake by them though. They could have attacked and attempted a Rimrock Knight, force the trade. Definitely what I would have gone for there. No attacks. We'll raise the alarm, play Winota next turn, smash. Defeat the mono red menace. I mean, I'm down. You want to do something about it, I'm fine with that. It's the non-humans I care about. Sure. Alright, Winota. Show me something good. Trigger. Judith or Basri's lieutenant? I think I actually want the lieutenant here. And a Kitesail Freebooter. What you got over there, opponent? Oh, you have not one to play Magic anymore. That's what you got. That makes sense. And I was never a huge Winota fan, but I'm really feeling this deck. Again, our mana's a little awkward, but I like it. Gonna keep it. I'm just gonna lead on this instead of the Savior. That kind of makes me want to just shock and get that into play. Let's see. Could also Savai Triome, do that. No. Let's shock and get this Reaver into play. I think we're going to try and get greedy. If we can draw an untapped land here, we'll drop the Plains and Woe Strider. Bye, Winota. Even without Winota, though, this deck can do just fine as just a go-wide aggro deck. Especially with the help of Venerated Loxodon. We drew the land that we wanted too. Boo. After you, opponent. Well, let's start scrying. Raise the Alarm's an okay card, but I'd like to keep digging. Reaver is also okay, but I don't know. I want something exciting. Yeah, we'll take a Freebooter. Sure, our opponent has something in their hand we don't want them to have. What you got, opponent? Fairy, Thought Erasure, and Drown in the Loch. I would like your Drown in the Loch, opponent. And after you. I just assume we'll see Tef here. Vampire of the Dire Moon. Sure. You know, you gotta love that combo of Vampire of the Dire Moon plus Cry of the Carnarium. Even or odd? Sure. What would you like? I assume even. Yeah. This is my hasty Tajic. Let's go. Get your Mentor on. Pump up that little doggo. Okay. Sure. Raise the alarm. Yeah, we're just sending Tajic here. Moments before the scene of the, or at the scene of the accident. You gonna drown in the lock me, dog? Better. Oh wait, I don't have the cards for Drown in the Loch to work. Beautiful. Yeah, because Cry exiled him. Sure. Thought Erasure. What if I did this in response? Don't have the cards in the graveyard, dog. Sorry. I mean, you can go for my Selfless Savior if you'd like. That Thought Erasure plus that Cry was very good against us, though. Early in the game. Not so much now. That's a Woe Strider. Mentor one of these guys. Oh, you know what? We should have played this pre-combat because now they're going to be able to Drown in the Loch our guy. Boo. You know what? I'll just move Jegantha to hand. pass the turn. We can just play a 5/5 next turn and tell him to deal with it. What if it had first strike? I didn't think about the fact that it could take that out, though. I guess I should have gone for the bait, but I like the 5/5 here. We'll take Narset out with this attack. And then just play Jegantha. Peer into the abyss. Sure. Go get him.
Such violence is upsetting.
Yep, get your draw and discard on. Kind of expect to see this peer go away.
I will protect the multiverse.
I think we're just going to ignore that Teferi and just go face. Okay, we're going to Basri's Lieutenant and pump up the jams a little bit too. I'm going to target this. Put you to one opponent. Maybe I should have gone with the 2/2 just to try and help it out a little. Alright, good luck, opponent. It's gonna be hilarious if they drew the board wipe and can't touch Jegantha. Oh, that looks like good game to me.
Meditate and prepare.
Teferi's tutelage, that's adorable. And we're done playing Magic. Ooh, we weren't gonna draw nothing. Thank you, opponent. Those wouldn't have been horrible, I guess. Yep, get you another draw. Shave a couple more off the top. Vampire of the Dire Moon. Huh. Well, I would like to attack like this. Good game, opponent. You fought valiantly. But yeah, that was just kind of a quick sample of what this deck can do. It's actually pretty impressive. I'd argue that it's even better in best of 3 thanks to your sideboard options. You just have a lot of kind of specialized tools to just improve matchups that I would say weren't great to begin with, but there's not too many matchups this deck's afraid of. So, if you're like looking to pick up rank and pick it up quickly as the season winds to an end, I would probably suggest considering this one because the games will go much quicker. And it's just a really solid deck. Like most aggro decks are soft board wipes, but this deck has so many different draws that just don't care about board wipes that it's ridiculous. And it gets to him so fast. I mean, you know, obviously Ugin's terrifying for this deck, but good luck getting to 8 mana before you get ran down. Like, this deck is very, very capable of the turn 4 win. But hey, that's all I got for today. We got 2 more decks from the PT that I'm looking to play this week. We'll turn them into videos. See you guys tomorrow.